Thank you for tuning in to watch this short video as part of Cambridge Insights on Demand event. My name is Scott Parker, and I'm the Global Service Design Director here at Cambridge University Press. And I'm going to give you a flavour of how we combine research and design to create better learning experiences. So language is not static, neither is learning or teaching. And the same is true for research and design. Most of us can easily spot an outdated course or textbook. But what makes us feel this way? What does a modern course consist of? And how do we work to create one? Every day, incrementally, we as users become accustomed to the convenience, the personalization, and the ease of use that we're presented with in our everyday lives. We see this in the likes of Spotify or Netflix, in the way that they fit with our lives, their convenience, and the way that they engage with us. We're naturally wired to follow the path of least resistance, and we expect better and easier experiences in our day-to-day lives. Our behaviours change as the environments and the services we interact with change. So whether we're choosing a movie or simply doing our grocery shopping, teaching or learning, we're always looking for better, for ease of use and convenience. It might be a surprise to some, but design is not just about creativity. It's also heavily informed and shaped by psychology and behavioral science. So invisible details are created through carefully made, research-informed decisions, which can influence the way that the experience shapes with motivation, perhaps through gamification, with social relationships, could be collaborative activities, with vision and perception, perhaps through visual clues, and thinking and memory, with perhaps assistive patterns and consistency. Fundamentally, design requires purpose. It's a solution to a problem. And some of the goals that we're after when we're designing for teaching and learning include looking to assist teachers and learners without being disruptive. We're looking to support learners in areas such as cognitive load and working memory, to engage in delightful ways, and to smoothly integrate features with the natural flow of learning. And it's really important that we make experiences simple and easy to use so that teachers and learners can focus their efforts on engaging with the content rather than trying to find it. So here at Cambridge, when we're designing learning material, we do so with research and insights in mind. For this, we have several tools and methods, as well as frameworks and best practice that we follow. It could be those that support gamification or design thinking and usability studies. We use a lot of secondary, leading user research within the makeup of our experiences. For the design and development, particularly of digital learning resources, this combines different types of research and established frameworks to improve the learning experience. So what do we do with these insights? Well, through this observation and through this research into learners and teachers' behaviours, we're able to inform the foundations of potential solutions. Many of the findings can be translated into design guidelines, for example. Perhaps it's age-appropriate interactions. So we know that the language level and age directly influence the UX microcopy and the interactions. So for instance, younger learners are naturally more inquisitive, and so will explore the screen more and rely more on visual cues over text. We might use more metaphors. So for example, a chapter might be presented as a building, and each lesson presented as a room within that building. We might mimic existing behaviours, or through the use of learning agents and assistants. So these go beyond being a character. It could be used to interact with the students. They might provide visual clues to them on what to do next. which I'm sure you can understand, is particularly helpful for the younger students. They can provide help, announce results, and celebrate with successes, present feedback, or act as intermediates between the learner and the system. Another principle that we use is the rule of 7, which in essence is about trying to keep the number of options or elements on a screen to fewer than 7, because this helps learners by remaining within the limits of people's working memory. And we also we want to try and provide the content that the learner needs to engage with at that time and no more. We iterate. Not everything you see on here is necessarily going to be in a final product. When we have ideas like these, we try them out, we test them, we refine them, and only the best and the most impactful of them, no matter how impressive, end up being in one of our courses. Thank you.